You are sitting at the board. The clock is ticking down, and your mind is completely empty. You are frozen, and every second that passes makes the board look more like a blur of wooden pieces than a game you can actually win. To stop the clock, you push a random pawn just to pass the turn. In chess, we call that creating structural debt. You've made a permanent change to the board that creates a weakness your opponent can use against you later. Players with a rating under 1200 need a repeatable system to stop that panic. This is the CCT Operating Protocol. It's a 3-step checklist: checks, captures, and threats. It is designed to stop you from guessing and force you to identify the most important moves available on the board. Getting stuck in a match happens when you don't have a specific order of operations to follow. This protocol gives you a clear path to follow every single time it is your turn to move. We start with the primary audit. Before you look at anything else, you must look for checks. A check directly attacks the king, creating a clear geometric path to their most important asset. Checks are forcing. The opponent loses their freedom. They must spend their entire turn dealing with your attack, which often leaves them with only 1 or 2 legal moves. You should physically scan the board for every possible check you can give. Look for all of them, even the ones where your piece would be captured immediately. When you deliver a check, you are the one in charge. You force your opponent to stop their own plan and react entirely to yours. If you scan the board and find no useful checks, you move to step 2, asset acquisition. This is the phase where you look for captures. Now, scan the board to see which enemy pieces your assets are targeting. Look for pieces that are entirely undefended. If you find one, take it for free. If they are defended, decide if trading leaves you in a stronger position. New players often lose their games because they simply don't see the free pieces right in front of them. This scan ensures you never leave easy material on the table. By checking for these unprotected pieces every turn, you stop playing based on how you feel and start playing based on the physical reality of the board. If there are no checks and no free captures, you move to the final step, positional leverage. Here, you look for threats. A threat doesn't take anything yet, but it projects a zone of danger. It promises a check or capture on the next turn. Watch how the opponent's pieces must rush back to form a defensive wall, reacting to a weakness they can't ignore. This forces them onto the defensive. Instead of attacking you, they have to spend their limited time and pieces just trying to patch the hole you've created. Mastering threats allows you to decide where the game is played. You force the opponent to constantly react to your ideas, all while you slowly and steadily improve your own structural position. A complicated chessboard can feel like a mess, but you can organize that mess by following this checklist. Commit to this. Never make a move out of panic again. From now on, every piece you move will be placed with intention. Run the protocol every single turn. Checks, captures, threats. If you follow those 3 steps, you will always have a plan. Follow this procedure and make sure you are subscribed so you don't miss tomorrow's daily Penzance chess audit, because when the clock is low, a reliable system keeps you in the game.